Hey folks, so a lot of you are doing a search for an AI shopping assistant, and when you actually do a search for it, you will find apps like these or maybe some browser extensions as well. But what I want to tell you is that you don't really need all these apps, and the perfect example to illustrate that is, well, Walmart. Let's start with that. I just did a Google search for Walmart AI shopping, and you will see here that in October last year, Walmart partnered with OpenAI. OpenAI is the company that creates that owns ChatGPT. So they partnered with OpenAI to surface their listings inside of ChatGPT, and then a few months down the line, they struck a similar partnership with Google to surface their results, their listings more prominently inside Google search. And well, they have their own AI assistant as well. So the thing is that these companies will meet you where you are at. If you are using their own website, well, then they have their own shopping assistants. Or if you are using something like Google search or ChatGPT, then, well, they will meet you there. So let's actually just take a quick look. I also want to show you how these shopping assistants can actually help you out. So let's just take a quick look at this demo video that Walmart posted for their shopping assistant, Sparky. So, well, it looks cute. And this is available inside their app. So you go ahead, you tap on Ask Sparky, and then you ask it, hey, what air fryer is good for a family of 5? Then it gives you some search results that these are the fryers that you can check out. And then it also reads every review. And of course, you can go through those reviews manually as well. And then, are these comfy? It says that, yeah, most people find it comfy. You can also plan events with it, plan a birthday for a 10-year-old. It will give you all these suggestions. And it has also got these filters. You can add all these to cart. And, well, that's how you can just save your time using a shopping assistant like Sparky. Okay, so this was a pretty simple demo, right? But if you are sort of more like me, someone who is more into just going through listings and finding out the best buy yourself, well, then these assistants can actually help you there as well. So I found this comment on Reddit which lists that there are 3 possible ways for AI to work as a shopping assistant that this guy can think of. The most basic: give your requirements and it will suggest you what to buy and from where to buy, right? So like we saw in the case of Sparky, it just shows you what all things that you can buy, right? Then second, looking into your buying history from all the shopping apps you have loaded on your phone and suggesting what will suit you. This is another important point. And the third one, most difficult one, is that AI scan, which should scan your body and suggest what you should buy depending on your body type, color, preferences, and budget. Okay, so let's actually take a look at how ChatGPT and Google are going about and addressing this issue. So last year, OpenAI, well, again, which is the company which is behind ChatGPT, so they introduced what they called as shopping research inside ChatGPT. So what they ended up doing is, again, they have this quick demo video that we will take a look at. So, well, let's just go ahead and quickly play it. So ChatGPT is now your personal shopper. You can give it anything like best TVs for a bride room. It will do a search for all those best TVs. It will surface some listings, and they have this feature called as shopping research. So when you click on that, it will ask you all these follow-up questions like what's your usage, what's your budget, what are some features that you want, and then it will go ahead and give you these listings, and then you can swipe on them like you would swipe on dating apps. And then if you like more products like these, then you can just let it know and it will surface more products that you like. Okay, so this is how OpenAI is going about, and you can of course surface more products like this, like we saw, and then it will give you all the different options. You can go through those. So instead of just, and of course it will give you tables as well where you can compare different items and figure out which one best meets your expectations. So we will just get back to tables in a bit, because this is something OpenAI improved on quite recently. Just in fact last week they made the shopping experience much better. So let's take a look at a couple of different ways that you can use these shopping assistants, right? So you can be like, hey, help me find a powerful new laptop suitable for gaming under $1,000 with a screen that's over 15 inches. I'm looking for a dress that looks like this but is full length and less than this budget. Or I need a stroller, something lightweight, compact and easy to fold comfy for my toddler, can handle city sidewalks and some rougher terrain, and fit a mid to slightly premium budget. Please compare these three models and share the best fits and trade-offs. Again, we will just get to comparisons inside ChatGPT in a moment. Then I need a gift for my dad who is a fishing fanatic but never seems to catch anything, right? And help me find the best Black Friday deal for these sneakers. I am a student. Tell me if I qualify for any discount codes. So you can kind of see that the use cases for it are so diverse. You can use this shopping research feature however you want. Now they did make a recent update to shopping research that we will just get to, but you can just see how you can just talk to ChatGPT in natural language and just tell it whatever requirements you have, and it will pull off those results for you. Okay, so I'll definitely link this down below. You can they have some more use cases, some more videos that you can take a look at. Again, this like shows that help me find a chair that looks like this, or you can it will give you the suggestions for the fishing gear prompt that we had above, and then we are going to get to the comparisons, the strollers that we were talking about, and then of course we already took a look at how it will ask you follow-up questions to help you sort of just narrow down what you wish to buy. Now, okay, so just I'll link everything down below that I cover in this video. You can go through these use cases, and the best part is that these companies, why I would recommend you actually to go ahead and read these blog posts, is that these companies put in a lot of effort into creating, right? They are not just building features for you, but then to also educate you on how you can use this. And if you can use any of these, then just imagine the amount of time that you can save. So of course, I definitely recommend you to go ahead, not just maybe go ahead and read these details from OpenAI, but also from Google. Amazon also has some articles, or well, you can just subscribe to this channel. That's why I'm recording this video, to help you guys know what all things you can do using ChatGPT or using Google search, etc., etc. Just using AI in general. Okay, so now let's get to this update. So I'm recording this video on the 31st of March, and just last week, just 7 days ago, OpenAI rolled out an update for product discovery inside ChatGPT. Now, this is where we need to be a bit careful, and this is why I'll tell you that you shouldn't just rely on simply ChatGPT, and we will see why, because they have got partnerships only with specific brands. Okay, so let's just take a look at this quick demo video that they have. Okay, so you can research and compare products, and it says I need a new microwave, my kitchen is very small and ideally would prefer something quiet. Then ChatGPT goes ahead, searches the web, and it gives you a couple of different options that you can choose from. Okay, it will show you, you can swipe on the images, you can view more details about the listing, and then it just scrolls down. It gives you different options as per the budget, as per the footprint, and then there is this comparison table, right? And we will get to this. I will also be showing you an actual demo, and then it just says that hey, you can just shop smarter with ChatGPT. Okay, and well, yeah, let's just take a quick look at some of the more examples that we have. So like we already saw, if you have any particular image in mind, then you can, like if you just need a chair like this, well, just take a picture of it, give it to ChatGPT and just give it like, hey, help me find chairs like this, and it will give you those options, right? And then you also have these comparison tables like we saw, and it will also give you all these filters. Okay, we are just getting to this. I'll just show you an actual demo that I did. And then yes, of course, they have got richer shopping experiences. You can and of course the update that they rolled out. So earlier, if you used to use ChatGPT and you did something like, hey, help me find these this short sleeve button dress like this or shirts like these, then well, what it used to do earlier is that it just used to tell, hey, this is what you should look for, these are the brands that nail the style, and etc., etc. And now what it will do is that it will go ahead and it will actually go ahead and give you options that, okay, these are the dresses that you can go ahead and buy. So this is a major update inside ChatGPT, which they rolled out last week. And you can see that we have about all these comparison tables here, my honest take, etc., etc., right? And now let's actually get to the most important part. What I did is I'm actually going to show you this demo that OpenAI did. We'll just get to this, that I did this exact same demo, and I'll show you how you can use ChatGPT for shopping research just in a moment. But now the most important thing that you have to note here, that is that they are using some kind of a new protocol that they called as ACP. It stands for, I think, something like agentic commerce protocol, so you don't have to get into the technicals here, but it is essentially something that they are some kind of a new kind of a thing that they have put out. And what they are doing is that they're using this ACP to partner with brands, and currently their partnership set is quite limited. So they have got Target, they have got all these different brands, Best Buy is there, Home Depot is there, Wayfair is there, and they also have partnered with Shopify. And if we scroll down below, you will see that they have also partnered with Walmart. So they haven't partnered with something like Amazon or something like that. So yes, you will probably see Amazon listings inside ChatGPT, but they don't have direct partnerships with them yet. So if you are someone who shops more from Amazon, if you're someone who prefers shopping more from Amazon, then this is what you have to keep in mind, that Amazon listings might not surface as much inside ChatGPT because, well, they don't have a direct partnership, and Amazon is not yet on board with this ACP thing currently. Okay, but Amazon has its own assistant called as Rufus. We'll just get to that in a moment. But this is what you have to keep in mind, that like Walmart, it's just about a matter of time that these companies will meet you where you are at, right? It's just about time that maybe, hopefully, Amazon might strike a partnership with OpenAI, with Google, and they also have their built-in shopping assistant. So right now, Amazon has its own shopping assistant, but again, it's just a matter of time before they strike similar deals with Google and with OpenAI. So just keep yourself a bit up to date, that if you want to buy from Amazon, and if you want to use their shopping, if you want to use an AI shopping assistant for that, then maybe avoid using something like like ChatGPT for Amazon, because they don't have a direct partnership with them yet. Maybe Google will give you better results, or you can just go ahead and use Rufus. We'll just get to this now. Let's actually get to that demo that I told you. Okay, so I'll scroll up, and well, this was the exact same prompt that ChatGPT had. Okay, so if I go back up, well, it said, hey, help me find this short sleeve button downs like this one. Okay, so I went ahead and I gave the same image, same prompt to ChatGPT, and this is what it pulled off. Okay, so you can see that this was the shirt, and this is what it managed to pull off. Okay, so not exactly the same, but we do get some similar options, right? So you can view all these listings that they have, and this works quite whether it's irrespective whether you are using the ChatGPT website or you are using their app. All these features are accessible everywhere. So what you can do is, now that, let's say if I want to maybe compare these two options, so you see this circle icon when I hover on it. If you're using the app, then you might just have to press and hold. Once you see this, you can just select it. You can select these two maybe, and then, well, you get options like these. Hey, compare them, more details about them, or show me similar options, right? Or you can just add a custom prompt. Now, let's say if I select compare, what it will actually end up doing is that, let me actually just remove the selection. Okay, if you select that compare option, rather, I think I did this for a different prompt. So here what I ended up doing is that this was another one of those prompts that OpenAI had on their blog post, was that find a thoughtful gift for my sister who likes classic rock, cozy nights in, and the budget is around $75. So it showed me all these listings, and what I ended up doing is that I ended up selecting, I think, these two or some of these listings, and I just hit the compare option, right? And when I hit the compare option, it just simply compared these items, and it gave me this. Let me just remove this. And it gave me these options. So it did all the comparisons. So here it showed that, okay, that these are vinyl records, and when it went ahead and it gave me the details of that comparison. What are the pros and cons? This is a classic. That it told me that this is a retro vinyl record coaster. I don't even know what these are. And that's the best point of using an AI shopping assistant, that you don't have to know all these technical details. You can just have a back and forth with ChatGPT and you can say, okay, I don't know what exactly that is. Can you tell me more about it? And it will tell you that, it will explain it to you. Or it will just do the brainstorming for you, right? That is the very purpose that we are using these in the first place. And then it shows you all the details, the different images, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so you can compare these. So what I just wanted to tell you is that when you are actually going ahead and selecting the comparison option here, it is just simply giving it these two images and appending it, hey, compare these items. It is just adding this compare these items prompt. So if you want to know anything else about like if you don't want to compare them, if you have any other specific prompt in mind, then you can just enter that here and send it off. Okay, and it will do those things for you. These are just some suggestions that you can do for the prompts. Okay, now let's get back to the floral shirt that we had. Okay, so you can compare them, or if I just maybe click on any listing, then it will open up a pane on the right hand side and it will show me that, hey, okay, and you can see that the Amazon listing did surface up here. So you will definitely get some suggestions, but maybe since they don't have a direct partnership with Amazon, maybe those suggestions might be a bit limited. So just something that you have to keep in mind, right? So it shows me that, okay, this is the shirt that you have, what you need to know, what are the people saying about it. And then it will also surface reviews from Flipkart, some other shopping sites that we have. And it will also give me more options that we can have. And of course, you can send it a follow-up prompt or do anything that you like. Okay. And I think if you have multiple sellers selling the same thing, then it will show you all those options as well. Okay. So, and again, it gives you more suggestions like these, etc., etc. Now let's get to the wild feature, right? And again, then it sort of just gave me different budget ranges, etc., etc. And the best part about ChatGPT is that you can give it follow-up prompts. If at the beginning, if it sort of maybe crossed your budget or something like that, then you can just simply tell it, hey, this is the budget that I have. Just give me shirts within this particular range, and it will do that for you. Okay. Now, what I ended up doing is that I took this shirt, I think. This one. And again, I just asked it to, hey, give me more details. And then what it did is it just simply, like we saw, it added this prompt with this image. And I was like, hey, tell me more about this item. And then it just gave me more details about this item. Let me just quickly remove this. Okay. So it gave me more details about this item. And it is like, hey, what the shirt feels like, design and pattern, etc., 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 etc. And then I was like, hey, what I did is that I told it, hey, I'm uploading a selfie. Can you picture me in this shirt? I want to see how I will look. So this is something that you can also do with ChatGPT. And well, this is the image that it returned. Okay. So if you want to picture yourself, I just uploaded a selfie. Like if you have got a full body image of yourself, then just shoot that to ChatGPT and it will help you visualize how you will look. Now, this is not a feature that OpenAI promotes directly, even though I think they should. But yeah, this is another way that you can use ChatGPT and Google. Okay, so we saw how you can use OpenAI's ChatGPT for shopping experience. Now let's actually go ahead and check out what Google has, right? And Google actually, the main thing that OpenAI is not marketing, this try-on kind of a feature, this is what Google is marketing. Okay, so let's actually get to that. So firstly, we'll just take a look at this article that Google published, Shop with AI mode. Okay, so Google search, I'm pretty sure that all of you must know that we now have this AI search mode option on Google, that if you go to Google, then you will see this AI mode option, right? You enter anything, you click on AI mode and it will just go directly there. So this is what AI mode stands for. Now, so shop with AI mode, use AI to buy and try clothes on yourself virtually. So sounds exciting. Let's read more, right? So find exactly what you're looking for by shopping in AI mode. So they have this quick demo video. Let's take a quick look at it. Okay. So it says, let's just play it. And it says that, hey, I'm looking for a cute travel bag, right? And then Google gives you some listings, but then you're like, hey, I'll be taking it on a plane and trains. I'm going to Portland next week, and it will refine its suggestions. Okay. And then it will give you some more results, and then you can take a look at those. And yeah, that's all that we have in this demo video. Okay. So again, it's like, hey, you can just talk to Google or in the AI mode, just naturally, just like you are doing with ChatGPT. And if you have any follow-up prompts like, yeah, I'm going to, I want the bag to handle this kind of a terrain, or this is where I'm going, I want a medium-sized bag, want a small-sized bag, etc., etc. If you have any follow-up prompts, then you can give that inside AI mode, just like we saw in ChatGPT. So far they're pretty comparable. Okay. Now we have use AI to easily buy when the price is right. Okay. So what happens is that, let's take a look at this demo video too. Okay. So we are going to continue with the same example. So we told it, hey, that I'll be taking it on planes and trains. I'm going to Portland next week. Okay. So let's go. And so you click on a listing, and you have this track price option. You click on it. It shows you that, okay, this is the color that you want, and you start tracking the price for it. And it will tell you that, hey, you know, that you will actually, just let me go back a bit. And yeah, if I play it from on here, sorry, let me just go back. Yeah. And I'm not sure if you can see here, but it says something like that, yay, that you will get a push notification and email when the price drops. And yeah, so that's how you would track the price. Okay, so you can set a custom budget if you have, and when Google will regularly check for if there's a price update, and if that happens, then it will send you a push notifications like we are going to see, or it will just simply shoot you an email. So there we have the push notification. You can click on just simply buy for me. And then if you are using something like Google Pay, etc., then you can just buy it in a couple of clicks. Okay. Then it will be like, hey, I'm initiating the purchase submitted, purchase complete, done, and a confirmation email will be sent, etc., etc. Okay. So this is another price tracker option that we have. Now, if I actually go back to that ChatGPT conversation that we were having, then you will see here that we don't have a price tracker in ChatGPT yet. But again, it's just a matter of time before OpenAI adds that feature and it is available. But at the time of recording this video, we don't have that feature inside of ChatGPT. So this is a reason that if you are going to prefer Google over ChatGPT, then yes, Google has that price tracking feature. Okay. Now let's get to the flagship feature, which is try it on. As you can see, this girl is just swiping dresses, and well, you can actually see how it looks on her, right? And we have already seen how you can do this with ChatGPT, even though they are not like promoting that feature as such, but you can, this is something that you can do. Okay, so you can try it on, and this is one of the demo videos that they have guiding you how you can do that. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at it. Let me just click on no thanks here, right? And yeah, now we have the full preview of the video. Okay, so you click on let's go back. So let's say you like this dress, and you can just hover over it, click on try it on. Once you do that, then once you click on it, then it will give you an option to upload a photo. When you do that, you just upload a photo of yourself, apply, and then it will just take a moment, create the look for you, and then you can see how you will look in that very dress. Okay, and then it will give you even more options, right, that you can just simply view those, and if you like anything, well, then yeah, you can directly go ahead and buy that dress. Okay, so AI is quite powerful, and again, I'll link everything down below if you even want to go more details on how you can use this try it on feature. Then yeah, feel free to go ahead and do that. I think this feature is accessible only in certain regions. Probably, I think this started just with the US. It hasn't rolled out to other countries yet. But of course, like you have seen, if you like any image, right? Like maybe let's say you like, let's actually go ahead and stick with that dress example, right? Let's say you go ahead and you like this dress, right? Just take a screenshot of this dress. Okay, and then let's say that you can just directly ask ChatGPT, hey, can you visualize me in this dress, right? Okay, let me actually go ahead and do that for you right now, right? Let's just say we take this random dress. Okay, I'm actually going to crop this, just use this. We go to ChatGPT, and yeah, the result might turn out weird, but anyway, let's go for it. Yeah, okay, so I'll just simply go ahead, I'll edit this message, and I'll be like, hey, I'm uploading a selfie, can you picture me in this dress? Okay, or I want to see how I will look, or in fact, let me just I'm not very sure if I can add an image here. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, so you can't add images when you are editing a prompt inside ChatGPT. And let's say I prefer this response, and I can just give it like this image that we have. Okay, if you'd like, just take a screenshot of that image, you can paste it, and now I can be like, hey, can you picture me in this dress? Right, I'll probably look very weird, but let's go with it. Lol, can you picture me in this dress? Right, and you sign it off. It's as simple as that, right? And then it will just go ahead and create that image for you, and once it's done, you can actually see what you look like. So it's as simple as that. It's not at all complicated. Okay, so this will take a while, we'll get back to it, but you get the idea, right? And it's not just ChatGPT. You can do the same thing with the Google's Gemini models that we have. Okay, and this is the final article, final blog post that we have, and then we'll just get to you first to wrap up the video. Okay, so let AI do the hard parts of your holiday shopping. Now these features were already present, but they sort of put together a dedicated blog post for the holiday season that we had last year. Okay, so shop conversationally in search, like we saw. So what you can do is that, let's go ahead quickly and go ahead and meet in AI mode. Hey, so can you recommend a face cream to fight winter chapped skin? Then it will do the searching for you. It will say, okay, like these are the items that you can look up, and then you can go ahead and select any items that you might want to, let's say, compare, and then you can be like, hey, compare these for sensitive skin. Okay, and then it will go ahead and actually generate the same comparison table like we saw with inside ChatGPT. So far ChatGPT and Google are quite comparable, right? So that's what you see, and I think actually Google has more features in comparison, and even when you sort of talk about search in general, then I have already created a dedicated video on how the search inside Google is much better than ChatGPT. So if you are using something like Gemini AI mode, and keep in mind that Gemini and AI mode are pretty much the same thing at this point. Those are just different names, different tools to access the same AI model. So in Gemini and in AI mode, the AI models that are being used under the hood, they are pretty much the same. And Google also shows you that, hey, that you can also, if you are not someone who wants to use AI mode, and if you're someone who uses the Gemini app instead, well then yeah, you can use something like you can also ask Gemini for your shopping needs. And it says, my sister's a college student and she loves fashion. She has to walk everywhere. So I want a gift that's trendy but comfortable. Can you find some unique products that are also practical? And we'll do that. And then it will show you all those listings like we saw, right? You can take a look at the listings, the different sizes, etc., and you can talk to it just like in the same way you did with ChatGPT. And if you want to try it on, Gemini has a built-in image creation tool, just like ChatGPT, so you can do that. Or Google has the virtual try-on feature. You can also use that as well. And the thing where Google kind of takes the cake is that it uses agentic AI to find the products for you. And this is where it gets really, really powerful. And I think you might be surprised at this demo video. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, so what does the prompt say? Electric guitar for beginners near me, right? So this user does a search for this, and Google will show you, and then this is the kicker feature. Let Google call for you. Before heading to a store, Google can call a few nearby stores to confirm pricing and availability. This is the feature that Google can pull off because, and again, this will only work if you have got an Android phone. This doesn't work on iPhones, by the way. And this is because Google owns Android. So this is why they are able to build such kinds of deep integrations where AI can even call for you and ask whether these items are even available in the first place. And if you click on that, then well, it will ask you some follow-up questions like, hey, are you looking for a guitar by itself or a starter pack that includes an amp and accessories? Then you can answer just the follow-up questions like these. And then how should Google contact you about your price and location, about your availability, etc., etc. And then it will actually end up sending you an email. We call nearby stores to confirm that they have this bass beginner electric guitars in stock. Here's what we found in your area. Okay. And then they will actually tell you what those guitar stores said, and you can get directions, call that store, visit their website. So just imagine that's the kind of integration that Google has currently. And I'm not even sure that I don't think like ChatGPT will be able to call on your behalf anytime. So this is only something that Google can do. So if you just look at the features just from the perspective of features and integrations, then Google is clearly more powerful because they have got a product which is much better in search, and then they have got deep integrations like the calling feature that you saw. And another feature that we have is the price tracker. We already saw that in AI mode, and they still mention this, they highlight this feature separately as well. So this user is looking for, hey, I'm looking for a nice cutting board for serving apps. For serving apps, and let's see what we get. And then yeah, you can select anything, and then you can be like, hey, I want to track the price, and then you can choose when you want to be notified. Only notify me for the specific options. This is the budget that I have, and yeah, you will just get notifications when that happens. And like we saw, you will get those buy notifications. You can click on buy for me, and if you are using something like Google Pay, then that is like just a couple of clicks, etc., and it's done. Okay, so that is the blog article in itself. So you can just clearly see that these AI tools are so freaking powerful, and we are only going to get much smarter AI agentic tools from here. And this is the very reason that I say that you don't have to go ahead and go ahead and rely on apps like these, because they won't have such deep integrations as something like ChatGPT or something like Google's models. And these companies will meet you where you are at, right? So if you use ChatGPT more, they will meet you there. If you use Google more, they will meet you there. And if you are using their website or their apps, well, they will build AI into their website. Now, with that, let's actually get to Amazon. So Amazon results can definitely surface inside Google and inside ChatGPT as well. But Amazon also has their AI assistant, which they call as Rufus. So this is an example that they have. And here the reason why you might consider using Rufus is because if you do most of your purchasing from Amazon, then they will have a history of what kind of things that you have bought in the past. So in this example, it says, hey, what are the best running shoes for narrow feet? And in this case, Amazon says that since you play tennis, so how does it know that you play tennis? Well, you might have gotten a lot of tennis equipment. So that's where this context and your purchase history can come in handy. And then it says, and stay active, of course, too. So I would like you to point to running shoes that balance forward motion, cushioning with enough stability for someone who's used to quick cuts and a lot of footwork. Here are a few good options. So this is where the purchase history, etc., can come in handy. And I'm not very sure that, let's say, if you have to choose using something like the shopping assistant in Walmart, or the shopping assistant within ChatGPT, or the integration that they have with ChatGPT and Google. In that case, I'm not very sure that Walmart shares the purchase history data with either Google or ChatGPT. So they might not have that kind of a context, which maybe the native shopping assistants will have. So in that case, it might be a better idea to actually go ahead and just use the native shopping assistant as well for more suggestions, or for just maybe refining down your purchase and coming to a final purchase decision. Okay, so key takeaways: that Rufus is an AI assistant, that Amazon shopping app and website powered by generative and agentic AI and built to make shopping faster and easier by providing customers with useful information and product recommendations, leveraging insights from each customer's individual Amazon shopping activity. Its predictive capabilities provide tailored answers and personalized product suggestions based on conversational context. So this is the most important thing in mind, that Amazon or all these native AI shopping assistants, they have the data, they have your purchase history, they have information about how you have used their website, their product in the past, and that's how they can sort of give you tailored outputs. Now let's just take a quick look at this image. So here it says what are the best deals for me, and again this is where personalization comes in, and it will show you, maybe you have been browsing for an iPad or the headphones or a TV, right, and it will surface all those suggestions for you, right? This is where again the personalization bit comes into the picture. Now another example that we have is that I need dinner ideas that are quick and easy to make, and again Amazon can help you with that as well. So this is pretty much comparable, right? Even if you give this prompt to, let's say, to ChatGPT, to Google's AI mode or the Gemini app, whatever, you will pretty much get the same suggestions. But the thing with Amazon is that maybe you will have to do, if you are using their built-in AI, then maybe you will have to do fewer clicks. Gemini or ChatGPT will probably give you listings where you can get these items from. Then you will actually have to click on those and go to those individual vendor websites and make your purchase from there. So a couple of more clicks. Inside Amazon, you save on a few clicks. Then another good use case for Amazon, for the native assistant in Amazon, is reorder everything we used to make the pumpkin pie. So Amazon will go through your order history. It will figure out what were the things that you used, that you ordered to make the pumpkin pie, and it will reorder those. So that is another area where personalization comes into the play. And just like we saw with ChatGPT, with Gemini, or with the AI mode as well, you can simply upload dresses and be like, hey, find dresses with this silhouette but under $100. So you can be specific with your prompts. This is something that all the AI models have. So we'll actually just get to the conclusion in a bit, but let's just wrap up this article and these use cases first. So then you can also be like, hey, what is the best pink CalPack laptop bag, and it will give you all these suggestions. And then if you like anything, then you can just simply click on buy and place your order within the same window itself, right? And yeah, I think they also have the price tracker feature. Yeah, and there it is, right? So you can set a price alert as well. You can just give it a prompt, set a price alert, and whenever that, and you can also set auto buy. So whenever the product hits that price, it will order the product automatically for you. And yeah, we already saw what are the best deals for me, and then here are some sample questions that you can ask. So does this blender crush ice? Is this water bottle dishwasher safe? Compare this with the espresso machine in my cart. Are any items on my wish list on sale? Show deals for me. Find deals on a birthday present for my mom who enjoys gardening and yoga. Order my usual coffee and restock my pet supplies. Order everything I browsed yesterday. Set a price alert and notify me when this face cream is $75. Has this item been on sale in the past 30 days? Show me the price over the 90 days. Buy these headphones when they're 30% off. Purchase this t-shirt when it's $15 or less. Pink CalPack backpacks. Find me a Jenny Kane sweater, and you can just buy these, right? So what is the takeaway from in here? If we start from scratch, well, you don't need any of these apps, okay? That's the simplest thing that I'm going to tell you, and because these companies will meet you where you are at. So if you are comfortable shopping using any vendor, like maybe Target, Walmart, Amazon, or any other website, you don't have any particular website in mind, then start by narrowing down your search by using something like shopping research in ChatGPT, or just using AI mode in Google, right? See what are the dresses that you like. We already saw how you can just try the clothes on yourself. And that reminds me that if you want to take a look, lol. Okay, so it didn't picture me exactly in that dress. I'm not sure why, but yeah, okay. So you can, even in that case, you can just give it a follow prompt like, you didn't put me in that dress, add my face, or like, anything like that, right? Just give these models follow-up prompts, and they will meet you where you are at. And again, these image generation models will keep getting better, and it's just a matter of time before these things become second nature for all of us. So for the time being, I would recommend just using something like ChatGPT or shopping or the AI mode or the Gemini app to narrow down your search. And then maybe once you have finalized what you wish to buy from a particular vendor, from a particular website, then if it's a big company, maybe like Walmart or Amazon, then they will probably have their own native AI assistant, and maybe you can have a chat with them, and that will probably allow you to maybe find better deals for that product, or maybe like let's say you were looking for a student discount or something like that, then that can happen. Okay, and of course, if you're using Google, then you can also have the store. You can have it call for you. You can also try those dresses on yourself. You can set custom price alerts. So all that good stuff is there. But of course, we saw how powerful the price history, just your previous orders, and how you have used something like Amazon in your past Amazon activity, how that can sort of make these AI assistants even more powerful. So in that case, it's better to sort of just finalize your search by using the AI assistants on these shopping apps directly. So yeah, that's pretty much what I had for you in this video. And yeah, there you can see, there you have it. Right? So yeah, you can just okay, so hopefully you get an idea, right, about how these AI models are quite powerful. And if you don't like anything, then you can just give them follow-up prompts, and they will get these things done for you. So that's all I had for you guys in this video. I hope you found it helpful. If that was the case, then you know the drill: like, follow, subscribe, etc., etc. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.